Today I'm going to draw candles and show you exactly how structure flows and tells a story in the market. Watch carefully, you'll see it clearly, step by step, in a way that makes sense and makes structure simple. Here's one question for you. Tell me what the first thing is you see right now in front of you that I've drawn out. I want you to drop it down below in a comment, and right now go down and drop that comment and tell me what you see with this price action. This is going to help me to know how quickly you can identify the markets. What you're about to see is the exact structure process traders master inside my 90-day program, and it works on any market, any time frame. And what I'm going to do in part of this video, we're going to go through with the market structure technique, mapping this up. You can see the story of price, and you'll be able to see where you should be looking for potential trades and where you should be avoiding those areas. So we're going to start from this left to right, and we're going to be able to see visually right now. Hopefully you've already dropped that comment down below and you've said that you can see that we're more of a ranging slow price action here, moving stronger. Every move to the upside is getting more and more strength. That indicates that there's more liquidity, there's more buys in the market. To the right of this chart, this area here is basically from a ranging price action to a bullish market. Now, if that is what you spotted at the beginning of this video, then you're already halfway there. All you need to be able to do next is apply the structure technique that we're going to go through step by step now, and be able to read this each and every time you go to a market and apply multiple time frames into that. So let's look at this on a step-by-step approach. This type of market structure is very, very simple once you understand how to apply it. And once you understand how to apply this type of structure, you'll be able to start capturing trades that you can see at the end of this video, step by step, on how you can use multiple time frames from a higher time frame approach with this structure onto lower time frame entry, understanding the current range you're in. I'll leave that at the end of this video, so make sure you continue watching to see that. I'm going to work our way through to this current bit of price. Now, because this is actually candles are marked out for you, it's not live markets, I want to go through and show you that before you even start mapping up charts, you understand the process here. And you can see on this chart how we do this. So imagine you're just seeing this area of price at the moment. You don't see anything to the right. And we're slowly working our way through this price action. When we see a candle closing down, I'm going to mark this off with arrows to make it simple. When we're in a bullish market, and as soon as you see a candle that closes down like this, below the previous candle, the body must close below the previous candle's low. Once you see this, it's going to give you an indication that the market's making a valid high in the market. So from here, what I can actually do is mark out a high, like this. And we can mark this off as a breaker structure. We're going to call this a 4-hour breaker structure. We're going to say this is a 4-hour time frame. So once we identify this and we get the next break to the upside, when we see another close down, like we do straight away, this is going to give us a valid high in the market. Now we can see that this high does lead to a new breaker structure, but let's just mark this off as a level at the moment. And when we see this breakout, we look back for the last time we see that close down, which is this candle which forms our low. Now what this is going to give you is actually a trading range from this high to this low in the market. This is the key part I want you to understand. Once you understand that trading range, we have external liquidity and we have internal liquidity within those ranges. And that's exactly what I go through on a previous video, step by step, understanding how to read those areas. We've taken a 5-minute entry with a 4-hour area of structure. So right here is what you see is a sweep of a previous low on the structure, taking external liquidity. And that sits basically below this level. So we take all that liquidity as we just wick through, and enables price to be able to be pushed up to take the high. And this is where you can start to understand how to read the story of price. Price is never going to go in a straight line, but it's always going to take some form of liquidity. So once we see this, it forms a new break of structure. So let's mark it out as a new break to the upside. Then we look back from this breakout for the last time we see it close down. This is our last candle closing down, which created this sweep. So this now becomes your current valid low in the market. And as soon as we see the next close down, we mark it off again, this candle here, it creates a valid high. And this is from the highest point. We'll mark it off as a valid high. So now we have our new trading range again from this high to this low. And this time we can identify price comes down and eventually we close to a downside. And that's a full shift in structure. So let's just back everything off. Now we'll drag this level across. We do wick through and we don't really see a push away here. We just hold at that level and then we have a solid break to downside. We have to see that body candle close through to confirm a shift in structure. Now, where we were looking for the last candle to close down in this small bullish move to the upside, and remember, this area of price action is very tightly ranged. It's a consolidation area, and we can see this by how many candles create the actual range. And we don't see the expansion away, is what we're looking for the momentum in the market. So as soon as we see this breaking through, we look back for the last time, we see it close up. This now forms my current high. So we see this candle closes above the high of the previous candle. As soon as we see that valid close up, this forms your valid high for the bearish market. And the same is, you can look for a close up, like we see here, above the high of that candle to give you that valid low. So now we can mark this off as our current trading range. So we have a current trading range now from this high to this low. And where you look for a potential pullback, continuation with that range. Now, if I just change this to a new break of structure, because it's a valid break to the downside, we're now looking for that pullback. Now, there's a couple of ways we can look to capture trades. This is a better range to trade from compared to these smaller ones. So we can expect price to hold at a potential area of supply or an imbalance. And what we actually have here is a leftover area of imbalance, and price just pops up into this leftover imbalance, and then we see the run to take the low again. That's having a good understanding of imbalances, and obviously you need a good understanding of supply and demand as well. Now, all of that is taught within the 90-day program. And right now we have just opened 6 bases. They will go very fast. So if you are interested in finding out about how you can apply for this program, do click the link in the description of this video. Let's carry on with this structure now. This is where we see the continuation. So this becomes a new break of structure. And remember, we're in a bearish market understanding this section. So let's drag this across. At this point in time, we see the market continue down. What are we looking for if we see the breakout? We're looking for that close up, but we already have that marked as a previous low. So we can just mark this off as a new high in the market. Again, we're looking for the next close up once again. This is formed there. That's going to give us a new low. Now, straight away, we can identify this is our new trading range once again. And we do continue to break structure to the downside. And what actually happens again, let me just show you. We have another area of potential supply here with a previous area of imbalance, and that's where you capture your entry for the continuation to the downside. So again, we have another breakout. We look for the last close up. That's our last close up. That means we look for the highest point here, and that becomes our new range high. And as soon as we see the next close up again, that's on this candle, then we can mark out our range low. So we can now identify what happens here is the market goes up, we close through the last imbalance area, and we go to take the strong high, just like we saw over here where we swept the strong low. Now, we do have a reaction and price does continue to fall down, but what's happened here is that we've held within the area of imbalance. So we have a previous area of imbalance here. Now, it's not a valid area of demand, but it is a valid area of imbalance, and price holds, and then we push to the upside, breaking out. Now, the point I want to make here is marking this structure in this way. We are going to continue to use this level as your break of structure. We're not going to change it to the next high just because we saw that sweep. This sweep did not lead to a new break to downside, so it cannot become a new high. So when we see this candle breaking up, that is our breakout point from this previous high. Now, what do? Once we see that bullish breakout, we're looking for the next candle to close down for the valid low. So we go back This is our last candle that closes down below the previous candle's low. That means we can move this low to this low here as our valid low in the market. And we just drag this across now. So look at the market. From this point, we can see the smaller ranges we've gone to downside. We've then had a strong push up from this low all the way to this high, where we then see our first close to downside. That means this becomes your new valid high in the market. And this is how you can start to read the story of price. We've seen quite small moves in the market, low volume, no real momentum in the moves. Then we have the explosion out with this big bullish candle, followed by another strong candle, a pause, and then a continuation, a couple more strong candles. What this indicates to me is not only do we have a larger range to trade within, we also have the momentum on our side as we continue bullish here. Not only have we just shift structure through this level, we also took the previous high here and the original high here. So imagine this as your Asian range in the market. This is then potentially your London open, and we see the momentum to the upside. And that is what you're going to see very, very often in the markets. You're going to see the ranging price action during Asian, especially with pairs like the British pound US dollar. And then you'll see that explosion on the opening of the market, and then you'll get the pullback to come to an area of interest for the next buy to continue up. And very often that will also happen coming into US session. Now, we're looking at a 4-hour chart here, so we wouldn't be looking at this, but that's an indication of how you can look at this type of ranging market on a London open with the smaller candles like a 15-minute candle. But what we're actually looking at here is a longer term chart, is understanding a 4-hour. And this can still give us a compression like this of low volume during certain months of the year. So like we can look at summer period in the UK, where we are right now. We've been from middle of July towards the beginning of September. So we can see slow price action like this during those months and during the Christmas weeks as well. And then during the open of the new year, and once we get out of that summer period, we can see a nice explosion to the upside. And that's where you can start to look for your trades. You wait for that momentum, look for the pullback. There's your story. We've seen the low volume during the period of the summer holidays, a nice break to the upside, breaking all these areas, giving you a good area for the market to pull back to for your buy to continue to the upside. So let's now walk through what we've got here. We've now got this is our range high to low. When price pulls back, we have a nice area here of demand. Above that demand, we have an area of imbalance. This imbalance will often get filled as we push into the area of demand, where you can capture your entry using a simple set and forget, targeting the previous high. We enter, the market pushes up. They are the sort of trades you want to be looking for if you're looking to trade like the 4-hour time frame like this. So that is understanding the momentum in the market. We just went through the different times we can understand this on a 4-hour time frame, and how you can see this on a daily basis on a 15-minute chart when we're looking at the Asian range going into London session. So this becomes a new break of structure once again. So we got a new break of structure. What are we looking for again? The last close down. That's our last candle closes down. That's our last low. And that's where we mark off a current range low. So we have a new break of structure. Very, very simple. What do we get here? Well, we get the next close down is formed there. This creates our valid high. Now that leads to a new break of structure very quickly. So all we do here is we pull back inside this leftover imbalance. Now this is the sort of trades that most of the time I will be avoiding. I want to see a further pullback for my entry. I'd rather see price come back to my area of demand down here for an entry to get long than I would for these short pullbacks continuation. Now there may well be a smaller time frame entry here, understanding multiple time frames, but this is understanding your structure. We create that breakout, it's a quick pullback and a break to the upside. So as soon as we see this breakout again, this is our last close down again, this becomes your new low. So now you're starting to read the story of price here. We're seeing that momentum in the market, and these short pullbacks and a nice big push again shows the continuation of that momentum. So once you identify the next close down, what can we mark out this high? We can mark out our current range high. Now again, we can see that leads to a bracket structure. Now, if you've got to this point right now in the video and you're still watching, I'm going to give you a special treat to how to read candles on the chart. If you are here, I want you to put in the actual comments, nobody's going to know if they haven't got to this part of the video, I got my treat. So all I want you to put is I got my treat. So when we see this move like this in the market, one thing many people don't realize is, yes, we have down here an area of demand. This is classed an area of demand. We have imbalance sitting above, and we also have these imbalances here as well. But what we don't see here in this market is any reason for the market to actually take some liquidity internally to drop into our demand. And very often this is what can happen, and I will show you now step by step. Before we wrap up, if you're tired of second guessing trades or still wondering why structure isn't clicking, this might help. I built a full 90-day system that turns structure into something you can actually trust, not just theory. It's what helped Danny rebuild after losing nearly 300,000. He didn't just learn structure, he finally knew what to do with it. If that sounds like where you want to get to, the link is in the description. Apply for access when you're ready. We will have this as an area of imbalance. Now, as soon as we see a candle closing through the actual imbalance, that will indicate the continuation lower. So this candle closes through, we have the next imbalance here, and we close through that imbalance as well. What that now tells me is that we have to go to the next imbalance, this imbalance here. So we push into that imbalance on this candle. Then we continue to push down, and very often we will see our strong low being run for external liquidity. Now this exact setup you can watch in this video now coming up, which goes through how you can use this. I'm showing you this on live charts on a 4-hour time frame with a 5-minute entry right here with this exact type of price action. So you understand how you can use this type of setup in the live markets.